I was just explaining to Mark here. Mark thinks if he hangs out with me, he'll go a lot of pussy. And I said, what's the opposite of a chick magnet?
Chick repellent.
Chick
But
repellent.
I think, but here's the thing. With a hot girl, she always has a fat friend. So everybody needs a wingman, right? I mean, you never see a hot, I'll tell you what, there must be like a modeling cheer group, because at the airport there were like 7 hot chicks all together. I'm like, all right, they're with somebody right now.
That ain't too bad. But if you hung out with me and you picked something up off of my fans, you not only would end up with a dude, but it'd be a fat dude.
You know what we should do today? I should give you guys bodybuilding makeovers. We'll shave our legs, we'll oil up, and we'll pose all fucking day. And then we'll look at ourselves.
Posing all day? I'm not into that. Come on,
Look at
Dan.
ourselves.
This is Marc Lobliner, Super Training Gym. Super Training Gym, the strongest gym in the West, and this is a workout that we did with Marc Lobliner.
I like how my name changes every time.
Every time it's got to be something different. And I got my boy here, Silent Mike, with us as well.
What's happening, guys? Hitting up some deadlifts.
And I broke a lot of laws here. I'm wearing tights and a stringer in your gym.
Yeah, what the hell's going on?
Honestly, I had to bring a bit of, bodybuilding, a bit of uncomfortable homosexuality into your gym.
And a lot of veins.
A lot of veins, a lot of things going on today.
Could have been a wardrobe malfunction, going on with your nuts hanging out like that.
Nuts slip and a nip slip.
Not much testicles left.
Oh, there I am celebrating my 245-pound deadlift.
Speaking of bodybuilders,
His posing was absolutely
So you've lifted with Yates and you've lifted with Coleman and all these guys. What did you think about lifting with Dan? Stormcloud.
Large individual. One of the largest individuals I've ever really trained with. He's large.
you're kind of a bodybuilding expert. You've been in the industry forever. Do you think he has any chance to get on the Olympia stage?
No, not a chance in hell. But he can be really big and strong, and he can hurt people.
That's true.
And I think there's more money in that than bodybuilding.
That's actually true.
He has a better chance of making it. I like how you got all up in my junk there.
Yeah, the
That was
cameraman.
nice.
The cameraman has been ridiculed several times for being just a flat-out pervert.
I mean, I can see with women with camel toe, but I mean, what do they call
No.
moose knuckle?
He does
Yeah,
not
moose knuckle.
discriminate. I think I'm explaining moose knuckle to you now. How inappropriate you are with those shorts.
Oh, he's got the hip circle on.
Yep.
It-
Try to
but-
force those knees out.
So yeah, he was, Mark gave some great advice on my form here. And it still needs work, but again, it's a work in progress, but I still broke a PR just from your advice.
The advice was for you to go back to stamp collecting.
Did you see how I was looking at you so sexually and longingly right there?
I know, that was weird. Why was that?
It wasn't weird at all to me.
Endorphins
You look at all your
kicking.
coaches that way?
Endorphins kicking in the gym, get a little hot and horny.
See, Dan, he just did 1 rep and walked away. What do you think about that as a bodybuilder? These guys just doing 1 rep and leaving.
You know what? I think if more bodybuilders train like powerlifters, they'd have less structural issues. Powerlifters are have much more structural integrity than bodybuilders.
I have
Integrity
zero
is what we're all
integrity.
about.
Yeah,
That's what we're all about.
zero integrity in every.
Structural.
You kind of see Mark is straightening his legs out there before he's straightening out his back. It becomes a little bit of a 2-part lift, and that was something that we were trying to work on. We're trying to get him to be in sync and get everything moving together as one functioning piece.
Yeah, Ed Cohn, arguably the best powerlifter of all time, talks about pulling as much as you're pushing with both the squat and the deadlift. So if you're pushing with your legs, like a leg press, then you have to pull with your upper body like a good morning.
Look at those veins. I'm trying to calm them down, and it just made it worse.
Yeah, you pushed them together. I think you excited them.
Yeah, it just made it worse. See, Mike's going with the sumo style there, forcing the knees out, pulling the weights into him as he's coming up. And what kind of weight were you working with on this day?
Just kind of cruising. So I think I just handled like 425 to 485 pounds or so. While you guys worked up, I stayed with a little bitch weight.
Yeah, you're about to start like a program going into a meet or something like that, right?
Yeah. So as soon as like a quote unquote meat prep will start, we'll just get a little bit more serious with the volume.
This is for the grams now that we got this extra weight loaded on
Well,
there.
no, since this is for the gram, these are all fake plates.
Well,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
You
Look
didn't
at
know
that belt boner.
You guys didn't know Rogue Fitness now makes fake plates.
Oh, yeah.
Foam, custom, super training.
Just
plates.
for super
Yeah, they're
training.
called super training.
Would Rogue even do that? I know Ivanko does.
They
Oh,
make-
really?
Ivanko
Oh, I was
does,
joking. Yeah, no way Rogue would do that.
No,
There's
they
no
would.
fucking way. They would tell you to fuck off.
Yeah. You want us to do what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they would tell you to
they-
fuck off.
You can't do that. That's a good look. Look, I looked actually serious right there. That was.
Look at those lats.
What are you guys doing?
I don't know, but it aroused me.
But it got you to lift heavy weight.
It did. I mean,
What do we got
the
on there
blood.
now? Is this that 6?
I think
wait.
it's 625.
Is this the heavyweight?
I think it is, yeah.
You notice I went up much more in sync that time.
Yeah, you did.
Yo, smooth. It was
wasn't
clean.
perfect.
Yep.
You dropped it a little bit.
I dropped it
angrily,
angry.
but yeah. Besides that,
He has anger management issues. He mentioned that to me already.
Yeah, it's what I do. And this is the kind of gym that just makes you.
But that was a PR.
It was a PR.
That's awesome.
I mean, this is I'm hitting all kinds of PRs.
You owe me $5.
At $5?
Something.
I'll just buy you sushi.
People keep asking about the wide stance. The wide stance conventional is something I did a while back and had
because
some
those big
success
balls,
with it.
right?
Yeah, my nuts are in the way, basically.
Yours haven't atrophied?
To try to sum it up. I know they should have. Look how fat why is my face so fat, Mark? What do you think
You know,
about
your
that?
body's pretty lean, but your face looks like it should be on like an 800-pound man.
Yeah, what is
This is like my 600-pound life in the face.
Yeah, it's weird. Oh, a little game of people.
You can't guard me.
Holy shit! I
Is that
know.
Allen Iverson?
I know you're that fast.
How much was that?
Look at what a ball hog. He didn't even pass it.
No, just money. Oh man, here's the uncoordinated one.
That was.
Throws it like a little third grader.
It's still better than his posing. Everything is better than his posing.
His posing needs a lot of work.
It was the worst thing I've ever seen.
That
in
should
my
be
life.
next time you come here. That should be a focus.
We should just do a posing.
Fat Dan posing clinic.
The posing clinic with powerlifters actually would go very well on
It would be
YouTube. I
so
think.
funny.
Yeah, it'd be
so
amazing.
disgusting.
What are you guys doing?
We're doing slow deadlifts.
Why is your schlong in his face?
Just because it motivated him.
Yeah. Why?
Look, he's actually looking straight out.
It's kind of poking out a little bit.
Just saying hello.
I should have worn.
I'm not
horizontal
sure if
stripes.
you're like a little aroused or fully. I can't tell.
After you touched my lats, it was just in a constant state of
okay.
partial boner the whole time.
Half chub deadlift
if
workout.
Mike Rashid was standing that far from you, it'd be hitting you in the forehead.
Oh,
he would
yeah.
have put a hole in a wall.
Yeah. Right through the slingshot logo. Boom. So yeah, we're working on some slow deadlifts, something I've been working on the last couple weeks. Brandon Lilly mentioned it to me, and basically just trying to squeeze the weights off the ground and lift the weight methodically and not really try to not be such a yanker. Try to actually lift the weight.
Fucking yank it.
and use your muscles and take about 3 or 4 seconds to get the weight to the top, and then also return the weight slowly and kind of gently towards the ground.
So you're going slow to move fast?
Going slow to move fast. Going slow to try to get rid of some shitty habits I have in the deadlifts.
Doing this after doing the heavy lift.
It sucked.
That was interesting.
Yeah, but tempo training's been around forever with every other lift. It's just when you bring it into a compound lift, it just hurts that much more.
Right.
Exactly. But I mean, it does force you into a groove. It forces you to think about the lift. A lot of people, especially bodybuilders, we just get the weight up. If you look like, God bless his heart, but Branch Warren, he just throws weight.
Yeah.
But imagine he was to slow it down and actually fix that form. I can't really say much because he won the Arnold.
Yeah. But
I mean, he's
for
still,
everybody else.
It's amazing he's still walking, but it's a testament to how friggin' just awesome of a bodybuilder he is.
The slow deadlifts, is also something that fits well with where I'm at right now. I needed to make some changes. I've been lifting for a long fucking time and just needed to do something different. And slowing down the pace on the bench has always worked well for me. And so I figured, why not give it a shot in the deadlift? And it's paying off. I did 625 for 3 on this day, and that was a PR for me as well.
And he goes through more hats that way, doesn't he? He just fucked up his hat.
I know. He straightened it out and then made it crooked, and I don't know what's going
We
on
need to
now.
shave him down before we do a posing.
Should we? Shear him?
We should put her more in the video.
What is she doing?
I don't know, but I like it.
She's just, is she floating?
Whatever it is.
She gets killed. she almost thought she was going to fall off right there. That was great.
I thought that was me flirting with her,
Oh,
but I
what
was
do we-
actually talking to you.
What do we have going on
I don't know
here?
what you're doing. It's a
Sad
face.
face. I thought we were having a sad fat face.
Yeah, he's obese. I'd be sad too.
His glute 4s are all fucked up.
Yeah, that's the main issue with him. You can't get that glute 4 going.
And so look how she's the rock star. She's the rock star as a tripod.
Yep,
That's ingenuity. Look at that depth.
she's got it down.
Okay.
Look at that pervert spotting. I've never gotten a spot from Marcus like that before.
I have a question. Why do we
He's
have
creeping.
why do we have the big fat guy in the video and not her as much?
Yeah, she should be in the whole thing.
That's why we're firing our editor.
You should.
Yeah.
Like, why can't they be lifting with us?
Yeah, they didn't even say hi to you.
It was
probably,
a big
huh?
sausage fest. Well, they thought that I was with the other guy. They thought
it gets a little gay.
with him.
With him.
Like you like him.
Oh, I do, but I go both ways.
What is going on with girls' shorts these days?
I don't know, but I like it.
Yeah, is it like that in the Midwest?
Are
You're
those
from the
even
Midwest.
shorts? I mean, those are like thongs.
That's panties, basically.
They are panties.
Does the Midwest ladies wear like no shorts, no pants?
Honestly, it's like that everywhere. That is a great ball shot right there, everybody. Did you get a ball shot? How come he doesn't get a ball shot?
And why is it sped up?
Moving too fast.
What is that? Did you speed that up?
Mark's just that fast.
I was just dropping it like
Look
it's
how
hot.
great you were telling me to stick my ass out more.
Yeah,
That's actually a twerk.
Yeah, I know your hips are moving inward.
We need some music in the background.
Yeah, twerk,
here.
Miley, twerk.
I'm showing you. Oh, those are. Wait, what are we looking at? I assume we're looking at her.
Pornhub.com.
It was pictures of her
Oh, yeah.
squatting I had.
We were pornhubbing it. I
We'd like to
believe.
thank our sponsor, RedTube and Pornhub.com.
So Mark is showing us a little trick here on the lat pull down.
Actually, that was me just working up my back. But anyway, see how we're bringing it to the front more and not leaning back and just rowing it? This isn't a row. This is a pull down. So we're actually focusing on the lats and the mid back. And that's why we're focusing on bringing it out. If you see, we're not bringing it to the upper chest, we're bringing it more out.
People talk about hitting it from the back all the time. They don't talk about hitting it from the front, and I think it's a good change of pace.
So missionary is the new doggy.
I guess so.
Okay, good.
Do you know what's happening, Mike?
I don't know what either of those terms mean. You guys are perverts.
He's touching me.
Yeah,
I touched his lats earlier.
touched me first.
And we've made progression, and now he's touching me.
Just reciprocal touching.
You're basically just saying keep these things vertical. Yeah, if you're going to do a row, do a fucking row. But if you're going to do a pull up or chin up, keep it a little more vertical. Keep your spine straight and kind of upright.
Your form was perfect in the beginning.
Look at that.
I'm a bodybuilder, if you guys didn't know.
You build bodies.
Look at that.
I may be a little fat, a little off-season-y, but I'm a bodybuilder.
Off-season.
So we hit up some deadlifts, we hit up some more deadlifts, then we hit up some belt squat. I think Mike did regular squats. Then we hit up some lats.
Yeah, that's it.
Easy day.
And then sushi,
Four
right?
or five exercises,
plan?
and that was it. Strength is never a weakness, and that is it from Super Training Gym. Later.
Bitches.